So what is the big news that we're expecting this week? Well, it's the same news item that all Forex traders around the world wait for, and that comes out on the first Friday of every month, and it's called the non-farm payrolls. So we will have a look and see how that's going to affect the movement of our currencies and commodities this week. Hello everyone, this is Rick Ray from rickrayfx.com/profile, and that's my website you see on the screen there. I share with you every week. That's where you can go to find out more about Forex trading. So this is the weekly analysis starting for the 29th of January 2024, the last few days of January. And as always, we will have a look at the high impact news. That's the fundamental side of trading Forex. And for that, we always have our go-to website, which is forexfactory.com. And then, of course, I will look at the trade setups, which I shared with you last week, and we'll have a look and see at what the profit and loss was. And as usual, I will share my pending orders with you. These are the trade setups that I have in place, and I share these with you to help you make profit trading on the foreign exchange market. But before we get started with the weekly analysis, maybe you came across this video by accident, you stumbled across it, and you're just getting into Forex, or you haven't really got started but you'd like to. All right, I recommend that you check out my video. It's a free Forex course. It's a step-by-step guide, and I will provide the link for that video below this video here. So let's have a look at the forexfactory.com. This is the screenshot of this upcoming impact news that we have for this first week of February, the ending week of January, the fundamental news. And I've highlighted some items here that you need to be aware of that are particularly high impact. All right, they're all high impact news, but some of these that I have highlighted here for you have more impact than others. And as you can see, there's nothing on Monday. There's a little bit on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, I have an item highlighted, and that's the ADP non-farm employment change. And what that is an approximation of what will be coming out with the non-farm payrolls on Friday. And then after midnight on Wednesday, if you live in Southeast Asia, or 2 a.m. in the morning on Thursday, that will be the federal funds rate. Okay, and that's going to be a big one. That's always a high impact news item, so you need to be aware of that one. And then a little bit later on Thursday, we have the official bank rate for the pound, the GBP, and that will, of course, be a high impact news item. You need to be aware of that one if you're trading on the London session. And then on Friday, that's the big one. That's the big news that we wait for. Once a month it comes out on the first Friday of every month, and that will be the 2nd of February, and that's the non-farm payroll, non-farm employment change is called. We call it non-farm payrolls. So be sure and check forexfactory.com for your local times. As you see, as I always tell you on the screen here, these are Southeast Asia times if you live in Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore. Otherwise, if you live somewhere else in the world, the times that you see here will be different. So be sure and check forexfactory.com. This is going to be a big week for the high impact news items. Going to be a lot of volatility, a lot of fluctuation with currencies and commodities. So let's have a look at the profit and loss that was incurred from the trade setups which I shared with you last week. And starting off with the Euro-US, okay, I had a sell limit on that one, and that one executed on Wednesday, late Wednesday during the US session, and we got 112 pips from that trade. With the odd US, that was also a sell limit, but it did not execute. As you can see, the little yellow arrow there is pointing on Monday, and all the odd US did was go sideways for the entire week. The New Zealand US, however, the pending order did execute, all right, and we got 54 pips from that one. The pound US was a sell limit, and if you remember, I told you to use a small lot size, and it did turn out to go in the right direction. It eventually went the wrong direction, but initially, if you took that trade, you opened the order, we got 53 pips on that trade, on the pound US. The USD CAD, remember that was a market execution order. I said no pending order, just when the market opens on Monday, just buy the USD CAD. And that turned out to be a good one for a win of 112 pips. Then the UJ, a buy limit. This one opened, didn't do so fantastically, okay, like sometimes it has, but we managed to get 80 pips out of the UJ. The pound New Zealand was a buy limit, and this was the cash cow for the last week. All right, this trade opened and we got 240 pips from this one. The Euro CAD, remember, it was neutral, meaning that I had no clear direction on my day chart, which I use for the weekly analysis. And with no clear direction, that for me, that's neutral, and that means no trade. All right, so let's have a look at the pending orders for this exciting week that we have coming up. And remember, I share these with you to help you make profit trading on the foreign exchange market. And this is not financial advice. Just remember, this is not financial advice. I am not suggesting or recommending that you take the same trades. You can if you want to, all right, but it's up to you to manage your own account, to use good risk management to protect your capital. So the first one that I have to share with you, of course, is gold. And for gold, I have a sell limit at 2024. We have two resistance levels. We have the first one is at 2020, and then the next one above that, if we should go above that, would be at 2040. Support is at 2005, and if we break 2000, then the next support level would be 1988. But for this upcoming week, I have a sell limit on gold, XAU USD, at 2024. And for the Euro US, I have a sell limit with the entry price at 1.0880. And for the odd US, I have a sell limit with the entry price at 0.6584. The New Zealand US is a sell limit with the entry price at 0.6120. The pound US is neutral, okay? No clear direction on my daily chart for my weekly analysis, so no clear direction means neutral, and that's no trade on the pound US. Again, the USD CAD, just buy. All right, market execution. When you wake up Monday morning, wherever you are in the world, just buy the USD CAD. It is bullish. And the UJ, I have a buy limit on that one. Let it retrace, make a small correction back to the support level at 147.75. The pound New Zealand continues to be bullish, so I have a buy limit on that one. It needs to make a small correction back to 2.0800. And finally, the last minor pair that I share with you is the Euro CAD. It was neutral last week. It's neutral this week. It's just going sideways. It does make some big moves up, big moves down, but if you look at the daily chart, it's mostly trading in a tight range at the moment. So Euro CAD neutral, no trade on that one. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you following, and I would really like to hear from you if you're taking these trade setups and they're working out for you. I appreciate your comments, or if you have any questions about anything that I've said in the video, feel free to leave that in the comment section below here, and I will get back to you. And don't forget, if you want to contact me on any of the social networks or any of my websites, only use the official links which are below this video. Don't use any other links. There are so many scammers out there. People are cloning my Facebook page, they're cloning my Instagram, they're cloning everything, and trying to make you think that it's me, and it's not. So only be sure to use the official links which you see below this video. Okay, thanks again for following, and I appreciate it. And this is Rick Ray signing off.